Amazing. This is why people love Dragonflight so far. WoW's best expansion yet. Dude, everyone is on the Dragonflight hype train. Everyone is on the Dragonflight hype train. We'll see how long this lasts. We'll see how long people are loving Dragonflight. Let's watch it. Let's watch it. Nixxiom, here we go.
Dragonflight, if you have not heard the news,
I like Nixxiom.
Hearts. The current community consensus is that it's a good expansion. So far.
Dragonflight makes me feel like a little adventurer again, not some big fancy champion of Azeroth. I love it. This is Chris Ichi. Yo! Adam, this is your girlfriend. Your girlfriend is famous, dude. The fuck? She's in the video. Bajira, Bellular, wow.
Least. But to be fair, most of us are not even level 70 yet. And let's be honest, after the dumpster fire that was the last expansion.
Oh, you made the video? That's nepotism, bro. That's not cool, dude.
I think that many of us would rather have our eyeballs eaten by ghouls than play Shadowlands again. But I know there are many of you out there who are not playing Dragonflight right now due to being skeptical, or for whatever reason of your choice. Blizzard hasn't exactly had the best reputation as of late after all. So maybe you're confused as to why this expansion has been received so well.
I'm going to say this, man, like, this is controversial, but it's true. The only reason people really gave a fuck about all of the sexual assault allegations at Blizzard is because the game sucked. If all of that sexual assault allegation came to light, but the game was really fucking good, then no one would have really cared. Like that I'm not saying that's right. I'm not saying that's wrong. That's just the fucking truth. The game sucked, and so people were looking for a reason to be mad. If the game was really, really fucking good, then no one would have cared. And I know that. Let me give you an example. Classic WoW had just come out. People were really, really enjoying Classic. It was the first like 2 or 3 months of Classic WoW, and all of the Hong Kong stuff popped up. And people talked about it a little bit, but no one quit the game. No one quit the game over the Hong Kong stuff, which was really pretty, like, that was pretty fucking bad. That was a bad look. But no one quit. There was no mass player exit of the game because the game was good. People loved the game at that point.
Well, by the community, which is why I made this video that you are watching right now. So like with previous videos on our channel, we have gone to the community, asking them through polls and social media what exactly you guys enjoy the most about Dragonflight and why. And I think that after reading through so many comments here on this channel and on other places and running polls, we've narrowed down the 5 things that people are loving the most about Dragonflight. Let's talk about them right now, with the best one being saved for last. Number 1, Dracthyr evokers. Based on the comments from you guys that we've seen, Dracthyr have not been received as well as, let's say, Death Knights or Demon Hunters, but that doesn't mean that evokers haven't been an awesome addition to...
No one really wanted Dracthyr. Like, I'm going to say it. Like, I don't know. Well, no, I do know. I was going to say, I don't know who Dracthyr is appealing to, but I do know who Dracthyr is appealing to. And the reality is there's not a lot of those people. There's not a lot of those people that really like Dracthyr. Sorry, it's the truth. It's a numbers game. Not a lot of people really give a fuck about Dracthyr.
The game for many people. The Dracthyr are the children of Neltharion, the mad black dragon aspect, who are meant to be weapons using a combination of the various Dragonflight's magics as, well, evokers, aka mages with wings and claws. Big ass claws. Also, they're technically not the children of Neltharion because they were like a freak mad experiment and whatever. This race and class has introduced a lot of new mechanics to World of Warcraft in terms of gameplay, so it is no surprise that so many people...
Do Dracthyrs make sense in the lore? So when Neltharion is popping off, he's Deathwing, he's trying to fuck everyone up. You're telling me he had access to this super loyal, like, elite Navy SEAL squad of hyper-powerful Dracthyr, you know, abominations. You're telling me that when he was implementing his plan across Azeroth, when he rose up and during the events of Cataclysm, that he didn't use these guys? That he didn't... You're telling me that I'm supposed to believe that Deathwing didn't call in his fucking elite commando squad to fuck everyone up? I don't... You're telling me he just forgot about it? Yeah, he forgot about his elite shock force, his elite commando kill squad? Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Love the addition of this race and class combo so far, even if, speaking only for myself here, I am not the biggest fan of their gameplay, but hey, what can I say? The Death Knight and the Warrior's overcompensating nature, it just suits my ego better. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. The Dracthyr have the ability to charge spells, making them more powerful, They can use a large variety of magic due to them being a combination of all the aspects. They're certainly a very pretty class to play with all those glowy pixels they got. They can DPS as well as heal, and hey, the Dracthyr even have their own dragon flying mount, free of charge, aka themselves.
This is what's also kind of stupid on Blizzard's part. If the game already has a lack of tanks, like everyone knows, what's the one thing it's hard to get a hold of? A tank for a group, for a dungeon or whatever. Why, when you add a new class, do you make them DPS and healer but not tank? Okay, our game has a problem. No one's playing tank. Okay, let's add a new class that can't play tank. Okay.
How cool is that? We've gotten plenty of comments about the Dracthyr, one of which is from Dazmaster22. He says, I'm having a ton of fun with the Dracthyr evoker. I think they're super cool. I've been playing as a Dracthyr healer.
Dazmaster22.
Blast with the expansion. Tons of comments like these all across the internet, guys. I think it's fair to say that there are a lot of people that are enjoying this new racing class, and hopefully, maybe even those of us who are not the biggest fans of evokers will grow to enjoy the class more as it evolves. Number 2, profession updates.
Ooh.
I'm gonna be real with you guys right now. If this video were solely about my opinion of the game, the updated profession system would be my #1 choice for what I love most about Dragonflight. At last,
Dude, I just can't be... I just can't give a shit about professions considering they don't make my character more powerful. I gotta say, the way that Wrath does professions is so fucking good. Right, every profession has a unique player power upgrade. You know, either it gives you a little bit more stamina, or a unique enchant that is a little bit better than all the other enchants. And as far as I understand, nothing in Dragonflight professions actually makes your character more powerful. That you need to have that profession to get that. You can say, oh well, it makes really good crafted gear, but yeah, but I can put in a work order and have someone else make it for me. So it's not really profession specific at that point anymore, is it?
Just feel fresh and enjoyable again, and I could not be happier. For most of WoW's history, professions have remained relatively unchanged, but now we have the ability to do a load of new things that honestly are long overdue in this game. For one thing, we can find lower and higher quality materials out in the open world, meaning higher quality materials will, you guessed it, make higher quality stuff for us to use.
Thank you, guys.
We are also seeing a deepening of the profession choice system, where a player can choose to specialize in a particular type of skill within their profession. A blacksmith, for example, might specialize in making weapons or smaller armor pieces like wrists, or greater armor pieces like the chest and legs. Some of these choices for some professions even grant the player special abilities. Like here as a miner, I can commune with elemental infused nodes to get special powers and buffs from my character, and I love that. And the best part,
dude, I just wish professions were tied to player power. Like I actually do. To some degree, I sincerely think Wrath professions are the best professions in the game ever. Like I actually really think that.
Part of this feature alone is that no two blacksmiths, alchemists, whatever, they're not going to be the same. Even in the open world, there's still plenty to find, like recipes, items, and upgrades. Your profession knowledge, skill tomes, and more professions have gotten a lot of love, and the players are loving it. Little side note, I also love these hidden caves as a miner that you can find out in the world containing treasures that
those are pretty
only
cool.
I get access to. Oh yeah, dude. Stay away from my cave, you peasants. Lord Cadus says, I have to say, I really enjoy professions now. I never thought I would see the day where I am excited to be a jewel crafter. If people are excited to be jewel crafters now, fellas, you know Blizzard is doing something right. Number 3. Exploration. When it comes to MMORPGs, many of us are big fans of exploration, going out into the open world, seeing what we can find, and wondering what lies beyond. And to go back to a previously explored location and find even more waiting for us, stuff we missed the first time through, that's awesome. And Dragonflight, dude, it goes overboard with its exploration. It seems that with every...
I gotta say, I hate the new Alexstrasza. I just don't like how she looks. She looks like Alexstrasza. It's really, and it's, by the way, it's not that she's wearing more armor and she's less revealing. It's not that, by the way. I like a modest woman. It's her makeup. I don't like her makeup. It looks like she's like doing like an e-girl OnlyFans photo shoot with that makeup. She has like the e-girl OnlyFans makeup. And it's just like, I don't know. I just don't like it.
Zone, there's tons to find, from new factions, new lore, treasures, hidden areas, and even gameplay features like the Great Hunt, or making that giant soup
Tomcat,
thing over in
that's
the
true.
Tuskar area, if you guys have been to those places yet. You know what I'm saying.
E-girls, poggers. No e-girls. Never e-girls. No e-girls. No e-girls. Never e-girls. You understand me? No e-girls.
Talking about. Chris Key says
not
how
even
Dragon
once
blows Ouroboros out of the water. I agree. And second of all, the whole island vibe with the incredibly diverse and beautiful scenery, along with the ambient noise.
Also, so I don't get called a misogynist, no e-boys. No e-boys. You married an e-girl. You think that Kathy's an e-girl? You clearly do not know what an e-girl is if you think that my wife is or was an e-girl.
Noises like the crickets near the river or rain, etc. I'm having so much enjoyment. After spending a couple of years playing in literal hell, this is a really nice breath of fresh air. For myself, exploration is one of my favorite parts of an MMO, and many of you seem to be saying the exact same thing Dragonflight delivers when it comes to discovery. In fact, I'd say one of my favorite comments that I saw come from you all was Token SB, a serious WoW gamer who's been playing the game on and off over several years. And he says, in a nutshell, Dragonflight feels like a new game to me. And it's a feeling that I haven't had since Legion, after not really playing since Wrath of the Lich King. And not knowing as I explore is great. The fact that for the most part, I have no idea what I'm doing, that is what he thinks is the best part of this expansion. He played WoW since vanilla, on and off. He's a mythic raider, and this feeling of discovery he has not felt since Legion. You guys can pause the video and read this entire.
Are there any Asian WoW characters? I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about diversity, because there's black WoW characters. There's gay WoW. There's trans WoW characters. And I'm thinking, are there Asian WoW characters? Nose Dormu is Nose, huh? Really? I don't think Nose Dormu is Asian, dude. I don't think he is. Every Pandaren? Oh my god, no. No, that's not what the fuck. No, that's not what I'm fucking talking about, okay? Okay, I'm just gonna play the video.
Comment if you want. Point is, he loves it. A lot of you guys love it. The exploration is awesome. I don't know about you guys, but for me, Dragonflight has felt so fresh that me and my friends, we have even been ignoring Wrath of the Lich King. Can you believe it? Me, Nixxiom, the classic WoW nerd. It's awesome. It's cool to see Blizzard doing well. Number 4, the return of player choice. Something that World of Warcraft has been really lacking in over the...
Kultirans are hilarious. Kultirans are funny. They're just funny. They're fat. They're just fat. I love Kultirans. I just love Kultirans.
The years is choice when it comes to really defining who you are as that orc warrior, that night elf death knight, or that human warlock. Now sure, you can customize the way your character looks on the creation screen, but when it comes to actually defining who you are and how you play, we haven't had that much love since, well, really the early days of Warcraft. A big complaint has been that every class has felt the same over the years, especially with the previous talent tree system that we got in Mists of Pandaria. Oh, you chose the talent on the left-hand side of the screen? Well,
hated it. This shit is fucking cringe. Cringe talent tree. They're not called talent trees. They're called cringe trees. That's it. They're called the cringe trees. Cringe.
I chose the middle talent. It was too simple. You guys agree? Well, I certainly say that, at least when it comes to talent points, people are pretty happy that they have all this choice and variety back to determining their gameplay. So many people have been talking about talent points. So many people have said that talent trees are one of their favorite additions of this expansion. A lot of people love the new, or I guess I should say somewhat returning, talent system. I think it goes without saying that Classic WoW's success really changed the way...
These are the best talent trees WoW has ever had. We gotta be honest. We need to acknowledge the truth. These talent trees are really fucking good.
That Blizzard is looking at World of Warcraft going
They're really
forward.
good.
Talent trees returning are such a great change that help us shape the character and the abilities that we want to play with. But more than that, in regards to player choice and customization, we talked about the variety of professions earlier in this video. the introduction of those unique profession abilities. There's such a breath of fresh air now when it comes to customizing the character that we're playing as. I will admit though, I just wish we could see some of this love come into WoW's early game for new players, because although everything so far has been awesome in the Dragon Isles, if you're a new player questing in Durotar as some baby orc, you're really missing out. But there is one thing, my friends, one thing that people have loved more than anything else in Dragonflight, the highest voted and most commented on feature with this expansion.
What could it be?
What that is? Well, before I tell you, just would like to take a moment to announce our new Dragon Slayer t-shirt over on our spread shop. If you want to get yourself one for Dragonflight, link down in the description below. I wear one myself, and it's awesome. Number 5,
nice.
Dragon riding. When Dragonflight first came out, I started reading all the comments. The whole Nixxiom team started reading all the comments about the expansion all across the internet. YouTube comment sections, news articles, blah, 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 blah. Gathering as much info as we could to make this video. And dragon riding stood out like a sore thumb because everybody loves it. And then, even when we ran our...
I have a weird take on dragon riding. Dragon riding has made me realize how far Blizzard has fallen. Because dragon riding is genuinely a good feature, like it actually is, but I can't help but think to myself, this should have been in the game 8 years ago. Like, why did it take until 2022 to get this? Like, we should have had this a long time ago. That's my take. It is good, though. It is good, though.
Our recent poll over on the YouTube community tab, this feature was the highest rated, well, feature above everything else. I mean, just look at these results based on over 4,500 votes. Damn! Almost 50% of the voters all said that dragon riding was their favorite feature so far with this expansion, and who can blame them? Dragon riding, it might be a simple mechanic in theory, but it's good, clean, and honest fun. Learning to fly and getting used to the controls, customizing your dragon the way you want it to look, some customization options even being hidden behind achievements or raids or whatever. I love it. We love it. The players love it.
Dude, you know what Blizzard can do now? They can sell custom dragon appearances on the in-game shop. By creating dragon riding, Blizzard has opened up a whole new avenue with which they can make money. That's true. Dude, I guarantee you they will do that.
Learning new flying skills as you level up through the Dragon Isles by finding the dragon relics that you find through exploration, all hidden throughout the world. Even the timed challenges of flying through the rings, which are hidden everywhere through the Isles. Now, yes, I know what you're gonna say. Yeah, it does look like Spyro the Dragon flying through the gold rings, but who cares? If something works, keep doing it. Stick to it. It's fun. So in the end...
Well, Is Spyro the first game to have a feature like that? Because I think the first game I played that was like that was like Star Fox. It was Star Fox on the goddamn Nintendo 64, man, and you're like flying through the rings. That was badass.
And maybe not everyone is as big of a profession nut as I am deep down, but I'm very happy to see dragon riding on top. Now, hopefully, if we get Classic Plus one day, Blizzard learns from Dragonflight's successes and failures and gives us the best new classic experience possible. Mookluk even went on a rant in this video about the changes that he feels we need in order to make such an idea a success. If Blizzard...
We're not gonna get Classic Plus, we're gonna get Classic Minus. And the minus is gonna be 90% of the player base. We're gonna get Classic minus 90% of the original player base. That's what we're gonna get.
Blizzard goes down that route one day, but I guess we'll have to wait and see to find out what Blizzard decides to do. But in the meanwhile, we have a whole Dragon Island to explore. And what a good time to be a WoW player it is.
Hell yeah,
Thanks for watching,
Nixxiom.
everybody.
Hell yeah, Nixxiom.